And Facebook at MTG.
So you don't say, I love you, but I can't stop.
Don't miss out all the fun and exciting interviews with Rob. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook at MTG IT Center, Instagram and TikTok at MTG_multimedia. Get your movies or documentaries at MTG Multimedia. Did you know that at MTG, you stand the chance of getting the best and quality training in IT at a very affordable price?
We do 18 courses, 18 internationally recognized courses to 3 months.
My presentation is about the evolution of computer hardware and software with their school websites. 20% didn't have any issue with their school websites.
From your chart, your bar chart, the level of it in all the schools you interview, it's very high. So a lot of them, even parents, don't know that the school has a website.
You take the full malware scan to see if there is a hacker on your system. Well,
we also provide you with mobile and web applications such as ticketing and voting softwares, POS and accounting softwares, school and management softwares, hospital management softwares, etc. We also help you with your IT project research and digital marketing. And don't forget about media services. Book us for all your events such as your weddings, photo shoots, engagements, funerals, birthday parties, corporate events, and many more. Contact us on 055-288-3975 or 055-301-2602. MTG, we provide you with the best and quality.
You are welcome to Rethinking Marriage in Modern Times. We're excited. We are very, 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 very excited to be coming into your homes. And we'll just begin with the quote of the day, or the quote for this episode. It is by Andre Marius, and it says, "A happy marriage is a long conversation that always seems too short." You can never get tired of being with that same person. Sometimes people don't want to get married because they envision that I'm going to be with this same person forever. But it is that kind of thing. When you really look at it, you realize that, it's even more beneficial, it's even more profitable if you can know how to keep that conversation going on. When good friends meet, they're able to say the same thing. I mean, how many friends do you meet and you talk about something new every day? Sometimes you talk about the same SHS code, the same incident over and over again, and you realize that it is never enough. So that is what happens in marriage as well. It's just a long conversation that seems too short. Today, we are so excited. We have been planning to have this interview since I think somewhere the beginning of this year or last year, but we have had several challenges, and finally they are in here. We have in our midst very respectable, notable, you know that we always bring you the best and quality as far as people are concerned. This interview is sponsored by the MTG Studio. This is where we find ourselves. It is also brought to you by MTG IT Center. If you need quality education in IT, look no further. Photography, any other service that you require. And also by the Gateway Missions. The Gateway Missions, love for others and championing the cause of the gospel. So we are here to hear from very, very good people. And I hope that you are able to take full advantage. Amongst us is Mr. and Mrs. Hayford. As we usually do, we're not going into the details of their life and all those stuff. We'll just focus on maybe their occupation. Then they will tell us about themselves or what they think what they deem fit to make us know about themselves. So, Mr. Fred Hayford, Mrs. Susie Hayford, you are welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So, just within very briefly, you can tell us about yourselves.
Yes. My name, as you rightly said, is Fred Hayford.
Okay.
I'm a bank official.
Okay.
I enjoy farming during my leisure time. I have a family of 6. So myself, my wife, and 4 kids.
Okay.
2 boys and 2 girls.
Balance equation.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Susie.
Okay, so I'm also Susie Hayford, and I'm a psychiatric nurse. I enjoy taking care of mentally challenged people. Yeah, and as he rightly said, a family of 6.
Family of 6.
Biologically 4.
4.
And adopted 1.
Wow. Okay, that gives us more to talk about. So we are excited to have you. Welcome once again.
Thank you.
Okay, so you can just, I think that we are entering into the 12th year of marriage.
Sure.
And that is a very huge feat. I'm sure people only celebrate golden jubilee, silver jubilee, 12 years of being with the same person, seeing the same face, talking to the same person, eating from the same bowl, doing everything with the same person. How has it been? Who should we start from? Ladies first, for now. We'll go left and right. Okay, so just give us your personal experience. 12 years.
So, 12 years down the line. I would say it hasn't been easy. We know that in every marriage there are ups and downs. It's at a point in time it was fun. At a point in time you wish you didn't enter at all. So it hasn't been straight, like no good, straight, not too good, straight. I believe you understand what I mean by this, what I just said. So it has been one experience from the other, like that. That is what I'll say.
Okay.
It has been, yeah.
Mr. Hayford, so the women always code it, so you can decode for us.
Well, so I believe she said it all. It's a life of ups and downs. Yes. So you didn't have it all rosy, and you didn't have it all you being at each other's throats. So there are good times, there are bad times, and we've been through it by the grace of God to this very moment.
That's wonderful. So 12 years of marriage. We are going to take 2 years, and then because she has said something very important. Fun at the beginning, the way she were not in it, then well, I don't know what she will say as it is at this point. Okay, so let's look at the fun side. When you say fun at the beginning, it means that now it's no more fun. Is that? Yeah, I don't want to pick out of context.
Okay.
So you just said in the beginning, not necessarily that it's no more fun. Okay, but tell us what you mean by it was fun at the beginning. You can share with us some of the things that made it fun at the beginning.
Yeah. So maybe I didn't state it well, but what I wanted to say was marriage at a point it is fun.
Okay.
At a point, you wish you weren't in it. You understand?
Yes.
So I'll take it from the beginning.
Okay.
Like in the beginning of everything, you feel that you've made the right choice. You are in it. It is all rosy at the beginning because that butterflies in your belly is causing you to have euphoria.
Okay.
Yes. So he's the person you chose to live with the rest of your life, and from the beginning, because other things are not present, other things like children, getting somewhere to lay your head, and all those things, those things are not yet there. So you feel to have that leisure to do whatever with each other. You spend time with each other most of the time. You are seeing him, you go out together, you do this and that. It's not as if you don't do it now. But then, it was much easier to do those things, and it was fun because you are always in each other's company. And the more you are together, the more attached you become.
Okay.
Yes.
So at the beginning, did the children come in early?
Yeah, quite
very just.
Yes,
in
I
my
think
case,
after a year.
The first year.
Oh, after a year, then it's late because when I married to June, and then we started producing. So I can understand what you are saying. That
okay.
I was free only 1 month. At least you had 1 year, which I think is cool. So at the beginning, because of the absence of certain things, it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to how to still make it fun in the presence of those things. But let me go to Mr. Hayford, and then we'll come back again.
Okay, so like she rightly said, from the beginning, because there isn't much commitment to other things apart from yourselves.
Okay.
You tend to bond more. There's less responsibility because you don't account for anything. There are no kids to think of what they will eat, what they will wear, and all that. Just a little for the two of you, and you are good to go. Yes. So with time, when these responsibilities come to play, then it starts dawning on you that there's no child's play.
It's serious business.
Yes, a serious business. So I believe when these things are not really managed well, that's where it brings in some tension, the fighting here and there, who takes what responsibility and what have you. Yes. So I believe that's where she's picking it from.
Okay.
That from the beginning, because it's just the two of you. You understand each other. You are in courtship and what have you. So you knew some aspects of each other. And in marriage, you are now discovering the other side of your partner. So that joy, that bond, getting to know each other, the more is there.
Okay.
But once the responsibilities begin to set in, then you notice that you need to now
Wake up from
yes, not wake up from your slumber per se, but now you're facing reality. Yes, reality then dawns on you.
Life still.
Yeah.
That is it.
Okay.
It dawns on you that it's not just about the two of you. There's more to it.
Okay.
Even where it might be maybe just the two of you, because now two families have come together. It's no longer about yourself and your spouse,
Okay.
but then the extended family equation comes to play as well.
So that is that. Okay. We'll move to this question, but I'll come back for individual experiences of the fun times. Okay. So if a friend asks for your advice, okay, would it be better if we married, giving birth in 1 year, like in your case, or you tell them, oh, they should wait 3 years, 4 years, or anytime earlier to give them?
Okay, so for me, I wouldn't say any time is the best.
Okay.
Because it's a learning process. Marriage is a never-ending school. Okay, so what might work for me might not work for you. there are people who would have stayed together 3-4 years without any child.
Okay.
And the thought of you not even giving birth alone is a daunting task on you, because given the environment in which we find ourselves, once you get married, people start, timing you. Hey, na on na aden ne those questions will now start coming to you. So out of compulsion, even if you decided that let's wait a while, the pressures from friends, from family, whichever environment, whichever society you find yourself in, you see people asking questions. So for me, no time is the best.
Okay.
It's a matter of the two of you agreeing on what to do.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And I'll just add to what he said, that whether late or early, they'll be doing. You still do it.
Yes. Okay.
You understand?
Eventually.
Okay. So if you would have to wait till when, you have to. That's the thing.
Okay.
So if it is having fun before doing it, or you feel say you want to bond more before doing it, it is up to you.
Okay.
If you feel that you are ready, you have known the person enough to go that further step, it is up to you.
All right. So if you can just give me the pros and the cons, or the advantages or disadvantages, using your case, okay, when we did it 1 year, it was good. This is why it was good. If we had gone 2 years, maybe it would have been better. Or maybe looking at, if we put societal pressure away, okay, and you just want to make that decision, all right, what are the, using, once again, your case, what are the advantages, or what do you think it will be like if somebody should make that decision?
Okay, so going into marriage,
okay,
you had plans that, okay, by this period we should settle, because you would have courted each other for some time. And definitely some of these discussions would have also come to play. The number of kids you give birth to, further education, where you want to live, even the choice of career, and all those will come to play. I'm not too sure if a lot of people actually set to decide that let's wait a year, let's wait 6 months, let's wait 2 months. I believe it's a natural course.
Okay.
And for men, if I would put it that way, we also want to prove that your ball game.
Okay.
So the earlier you bring out your kids, the better for you.
Okay.
And then for the women too, it goes both ways, both men and women. So moving your career ahead, advancing in terms of your academics, trying to make a living for yourself, ensuring that by the time you go to pension, you don't have any pension babies being catered for.
Okay.
So I believe all these things come to play in taking those decisions. But as to when exactly to give birth, I'm not too sure a lot of people put planning to it.
Right.
Because it's a natural course.
Okay.
Once you get married, the next thing we all expect, even putting society aside, is giving birth.
So in your case like this, were you expecting it earlier, or what was your expectation? You in particular, as the man, were you expecting it? Up to now, nothing is happening. Were you expecting something like that?
I wouldn't say I was so anxious, but for me, my prayer was the earlier the better.
Okay, so you were so much.
The earlier the better.
Early.
Yes.
Okay.
So when she broke news that she had taken seed, I was
super excited.
Over the cloud 9.
Okay.
Very, very, very happy about it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's hear from Mrs.
So, I would say the advantage to us having it early or getting kids early is one, we considered, or I would say I considered help around. Okay. So my mom is getting old. Okay. His mom is getting old. Okay. So if you don't do it early, who is there to help?
Oh, okay. So you did this calculation?
Oh yes, I did.
Okay, all right.
So I wanted it to be fast enough so that I'll have the enough support I'll get from these people before if they go with me. Yes. And also we're also thinking on the line that it will be advantageous if we have it early enough before our old age. So we're calculating, okay, our firstborn will be this when I am this age. Okay. And it depends on how many children you want to have. Okay. Too. So as he rightly said, people don't really sit down to analyze these things, but we did. Yes, we did. And he saying he wasn't anxious. He was. 2 months into the marriage, he was asking me,
what is going
on?
Hey, just 2 months. 2 months. Wow.
Actually, when we came back from our honeymoon, I changed. I don't know if it was the makeup or whatever I did that my face was in a mess and all that. So I even thought I had taken seed from there.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but then that month,
nothing happened.
Yes, nothing happened. So it was. I think after that month, another month, it came to pass, and it was like, hey, these are all my babies coming out.
Hey, then he was giving you pressure.
Oh, not pressure per se, but he likes kids. Okay. That's the thing. So the joy of having his was just overwhelming for him.
For him. Okay.
Yeah. So that was it. So because we sat down to analyze these things, we wanted to do it early enough.
Okay. So based on, so it's not a matter of early is the best or